child is this laid to rest on Mary's lap? He's sleeping, whom angels greet with songs so sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping. This is Christ the King. Shepherds guard him while angels sing. Haste to bring him praise, the baby, the Son of Mary.
And welcome, everybody. Why is that so loud? Okay. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I think I am like 1 minute early or something, but Merry Christmas to everybody. I am so glad you guys are here with me tonight, and I'm so grateful that my schedule worked out to where I get to spend it with you guys. So, and I'm glad you guys are around to spend it with me. So tonight, Santa came a little early, and yesterday I got these two mics, Ulanzi, the tiny mic and the A100. And I waited until you guys were with me so that I could open them up, do a little unboxing thing tonight. So the music in the background is, I want to give a shout out to Peter Gregg. This is his from his album Christmas 2, and I just thought it'd make some nice Christmas background music. So we're gonna be listening to Peter tonight. All right, so let's open these up, see what these are about, and we'll kind of go from there. Okay, so I'm gonna put you on the other camera so you can watch me do this. I think. Do we have a preference as to the A100 or the A30? I think I don't know. I'm excited about both of them. Let's start with the A100. So I'm comparing these to the DJI mic, original mic, the mic 2, and the mic mini. So. And let me double check to make sure that I am where I'm supposed to be, right? Well, hang on just a second. Give me 2 seconds. I am not, yes, okay, we are. Okay, so let me change cameras here real quick. There we go. All right. So this is the A100. And these are both, this is Ulanzi's brand new one. And I think it is to kind of being in direct competition with the DJI's mic mini. And then this one is a little bit older, but it's supposed to have everything in it to go from either a cell phone or a camera. So let's just take a look and see what we have here. Oh, if I do it where y'all can see it, might be good, huh? All right. Let's get the plastic off. All right. So I think it's probably a sleeve. A lot of Ulanzi stuff comes in a sleeve. Whoop. All right. Yep. So there's the instruction book that Sly never reads instruction books. Gets me in a lot of trouble, but there it is. And a lot of it looks like it's in multiple languages. So there you have that. All right, nice case. I guess that's probably a charging cable. I'm really kind of interested to see what is in the case. It's just a charging cable. Okay, so we're going to set all that aside for now. And I don't know how to test these when I'm live. And that is kind of a dark, it's kind of a dark background, but nice case. So let's see what is inside of it. We'll move this off to the side for now. Okay, drum roll please. Okay, so it looks like, let's get this over here where you guys can see it. It looks like we have the receiver, and it's set up for, if I can show that to you, it's set up for a USB-C, which will be interesting if that will plug into my action camera. I don't know. And then we have a, not exactly sure how this works, folks. This would plug into a camera, but okay, I may end up having to read the directions. It's got two little furry kitties, and it looks like, oh, the microphones that go on the back of the transmitters. Okay, that's kind of cool. I really couldn't find out too much about this. This is one of their older offerings, but I'm not really sure how you plug this in, because obviously you can't plug in two males. So okay, I may have to read the directions. Don't you know that just fries me? Okay, so ha 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 ha, magnets. I love magnets. Dunk. Okay. So size-wise, these are still bigger than, or still smaller than the DJI. So this is the original DJI, and it is still quite a bit smaller. Now, it doesn't have built-in recording. That could be part of the problem. But my question is, how do you plug? Okay, obvious. And it just really magnetizes to any. That's why they put them on the side, I guess. That is kind of cool, though. I guess that keeps you from losing your magnets. But, and they do have the blue. See, I hadn't opened these yet. I should probably open them first. The case looks like it is charged a little bit. But my question is, to use them with a camera, I just happen to have a camera. One of the Action 5. So, let's just see if it'll plug in. So I really... Well, it does. Plugs in pretty good. And it's not in the way. Let me get this plastic off and see if it's got a little bit of a charge. And I'll turn the camera on and we'll see if it'll recognize it. Okay? Tonight's just going to be really laid back, guys. So... Okay, let's see if you can see that. The receiver is not charged up. So it looks like the microphone has a blue light, the transmitter, so I'm pretty sure it is, but the receiver is not charged. Let's see if this other one is. Yep. So it looks like both the transmitters are charged, but the receiver is not. So, and it looks like the case has got 3 lights, so it should charge that up before too long. So we'll let that sit in the case. It is a really nice case. Now, I will say it doesn't have, weight-wise, they're about the same. Size-wise, it's a little bit bigger that way, but it's thinner. So, weight-wise, they're about the same. But that's a really nice case. I kind of hope that works. Okay, so I'm going to put everything back in here if I can get it back in here. Only because if I don't, I'm afraid I will lose it. Yeah, because I am prone to do that. Anybody who knows me, they know. Sly can't keep up with stuff. Which is, and look, when you take them out and you try to get them back in there, those went in really nicely initially, or they had them in nicely. There has to be a way to pack these in here where they will fit nicely. I mean, there is a little, I don't know, I think I'm going to catch the kitty's tail in it. Not so nice. Not liking that. Alright, we're going to take those out for now. Anyway. Okay, let's see who is here. Carlos, Merry Christmas, buddy. He says, hey, Sly, Merry Christmas. Still loving my Lark M2. The Lark M2 that was one that I really had my eye on. Now, after I look at the tiny mic, I might change my opinion, but the reason I have stayed away from the M2 is the wind muff covers the entire microphone. And Carlos, you tell me since you have one. I've heard people say that once you get the wind muff on, you don't know if the microphone is right side up or upside down or this, that, or the other. So you tell me, have you ever had a problem trying to figure out which way is up? And there's my boy. Merry Christmas, everyone. How you doing? Did you get all your presents wrapped? No one should be, and I say no one should be wrapping presents on Christmas Eve, and yet this is the very first Christmas in probably 15 or 20 years that I have not been wrapping gifts on Christmas Eve because the last gifts show up on Christmas Eve, right? So that's just what you do. Carlos says, incredible how far wireless mics have come in such a short time, isn't it? So many awesome mics to choose from these days. There really are. And more than, you know, what's interesting is this mic is touted as an improvement to a cell phone mic, like to go on a cell phone, right? So people that do videos with their phones, and yet it doesn't have the cell phone jack. It has a camera jack. Very interesting. It does have the USB-C, which I know a lot of phones now use the USB-C, so maybe that's kind of where they were headed. But very interesting. Because if you just had an old USB-C phone that took the old TRRS jack, which I'm sure I have one around here somewhere, that has the extra line on it, I don't think you could use this. So, but yes, the sound quality, and honestly, it's probably sitting over on the shelf, but my Action 4 has an incredible mic built into it. And it took me a lot of mics and a lot of adjusting to find something that sounded better than the internal mic, because that camera has a really good mic. The Action 5, it's not as good as the Action 4 as far as the mic goes, but okay, I want to dig in this mic mini, tiny mic is really what caught my eye because I love my mic mini. Now, for me, because I use DJI cameras, the DJI mic pairs instantly, flawlessly. It's fantastic with this. But if you use anything other than DJI, you have to use the receiver to get it to work. So, and I like just being able to. I like not having to have a receiver. So it kind of makes the waterproofness of this camera, it voids it if you have to take the door off. So, but for my M6s and what have you, then, yeah. And guess who's taking cameras tomorrow? Which reminds me, thank you. I have to charge my batteries. Make sure that everything is good and ready to go. All right, so this is the tiny mic. So we'll do this. Here we go. Okay, so the tiny mic, we'll slide this out. Ulanzi loves their sleeves. Again, with directions. If a booklet needs to be that thick, there must be a lot to this. Okay, that's a thank you card. You do get some little stickers to be kind of playful and what have you, which is kind of fun. I kind of maybe like some of those. All right. Looks like it got bumped in shipping. That's okay. It came from a long way away. So that's the first layer. Let's... Okay. Now we have the obligatory charging cable. That's kind of cool that it's in white, though. What else is in there? There's something else in here. Let's see what else is in here. Ah. Okay, Carla says, I turn the mic around and use it inside my shirt or jacket. Never need to use the wind muff. Very smart thinking, young man. And this is glued on so well, I'm not sure I can get this open. Bear with me. All right. Oh, okay. So we have a to camera, USB-C to 3.5mm camera, and then we have a USB-C to Bluetooth, to not Bluetooth, USB-A. Okay, that is interesting. And oh, don't tell me. And the camera, the little pouch that apparently DJI got rid of. And inside the pouch, wind muffs, connectors, I think. Something else is in here. Oh, another wind muff. It's just, it's like Christmas, guys. Okay, and okay, these are, oh, these are the covers. Okay, so let's take a look at them. Let's set this off to the side. And look, this is what the prize, this is what we want to look at. All right, let's see. By next week, I'll have made some recordings with these, so you guys can hear what they sound like. If I could do it online, I would. Live, I would. Okay, that is adorable. I thought the other one was cute. That one is even cuter and smaller. You guys know how I like my my white microphone because of my white hair. You know, it's kind of a thing. All right, so opening this up. Oh, those are precious. Aren't those cute? Okay, I know a microphone's not supposed to be cute, but they're cute. And they're not charged. Okay. They've got some kind of protective covering again. I'm not sure why that would have a protective covering on it, but isn't that cute? Okay, so let's see. And this case is not charged. Okay, so I will have to charge those, but that's okay. All right, so let's compare the size. Mic Mini, tiny mic. It's even smaller. I know it's kind of hard to see, really, but it is even smaller. Here, let's take this off so you can, if I can get it off. Yeah. Okay, that's without the little wind thingies. So Oh, well, yeah, okay, it has a magnet on it. There we go. Okay, so now, same height. It's really hard to tell, guys. In the camera, it looks like this one's smaller. And it may be. Nah, the Ulanzi's a little bit narrower. Just a little bit. That's what was throwing me off. So really comparable in size. They both are, you know how I like tiny, and they're both tiny. Okay. So, let's put this one back in there. Yeah, the case is dead. Okay. And then let's see what this does. Okay. It does have a little clippy, and I will bet you money that that little clippy right there. One moment. Oh. I'm live. All right. Now then, if we put this on here, okay, and then I guess you put from here to the camera. So that is very, I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay, that is very unobtrusive. I mean, you really wouldn't even be able to tell that that's on there. And I'm assuming that this USB-C is for a smartphone, because you could just plug it into the bottom. Now, I have an older iPhone, and so it wouldn't, because it takes the lightning, so it wouldn't plug in. But if you had like the new iPhone, it would just plug right into the bottom. Now on this one, it does have, yes. Okay, so the USB-C, oh, I wonder if this would plug into my action camera. What do I do with it? Okay. No, it does not. Okay. Not with that. Anyway. So these are a no-go with the action camera, but this would plug in right, like I can see so, and then plug right into the camera, like I can see so. All right, and it's the top one. And there you have it. That's cool. And then I've been told that the noise cancellation is right on top. It's got 3 little buttons if it was charged up to show you your gain. Might have to put some glasses on here to see that, if I can find them. Oh no, the lights are for the 1 transmitter, 2 transmitters, and I'm not sure what the last one is, but the noise cancellation button is right on top. So that's really cool, and I love the size. That's a winner winner. And these are not anywhere near as expensive as the DJIs. So I believe the Mic Mini is $40, and they usually have a coupon for like 10%, and the A100 is $50, and they have a coupon for 10%. So there you go. So I'm going to run behind me here real quick and charge these up, and we'll see if they will hook up to the. Now, see, I'm gonna get so confused. Okay, DJI WinMuff. I do that, guys. I get very confused very easily. How does this go on here again? Okay. Yep, like that. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's that one. So, and this one, I wonder if that's charged up enough now. It's not, nothing is lighting up now. So they probably both need to be on the charger. Okay. I will be taking my tripods and my M6s tomorrow for the presents. And I will take an action camera, just probably for the microphone. I don't know. I don't know what mic I'm going to use yet, because there's going to be a room full of people, and some of the people talk a lot, and so you really don't want them mic'd up all the time. Carlos says Sly's purchasing press. Adorable and precious. It is. It is so cute. I love, because if you put something little, nobody notices it. And when nobody notices it, they're more likely to be candid instead of like, oh, you've got a camera in my face, I must perform. If they don't know that you've got a mic on and a camera rolling, they act like themselves. So it's kind of sneaky, right? And there is Mr. Peter Gregg himself. Hi, just got in. I just wanted to know what that awesome music is playing in the background. Yes, sir. Well, that is your awesome music. And I tried to put a link, but I could not find one. So I put a link to your email, and they can email if they would like a copy. Happy Christmas Eve. Yes, happy Christmas Eve. It's just a few hours until the big day, and I get so excited. I love giving gifts. Love, love, love it. I'm not really that big on getting gifts, but I love giving gifts. And and sometimes they're flops. It doesn't always go the way you hope it's going to go, right? But for the most part, it goes the way you want it to. I'm doing a thumbs up right now. Okay. Yeah, y'all don't forget to do that little thumbs up button. YouTube seems to like me right now. So that's good. Carlos says, wouldn't be a Christmas Eve show without you, Peter. That's right. That's right. Peter says, nah. Think you're the famous one in here now, Carlos. Carlos, you are rocking it with the new Boca Bushido. I love that name. It's fantastic. Mookie made it. Merry Christmas, everyone. Did you get your package? I have not had time to track it and see if it actually got delivered. And thank you so much for the little gift, Mookie. That was above and beyond, and you certainly didn't have to do that, but thank you very much, sir. Peter says, hi there, Mook. Merry Christmas. Yeah, so it's like Christmas came early, and I've been sitting on these since yesterday afternoon. Really, really want to open them. And I thought, no, I'll wait for the guys. Kind of, So, all this, I guess they sent magnets. Probably for yeah. But they also sent a black and a white cover. Or probably 2 black and 2 white covers. Not really sure about that. But if I can, I usually try to buy white because of the white hair. Plus, it's a lot. Nobody thinks a microphone is going to be white. Now, I don't really know. Oh, look, it's charging. That's a good sign. Now, I don't know why you would want to put a cover, like a white cover, on a white microphone. Don't get that, but that's what they are. And then there's a black cover that you can put on too. Now, I did recently, because there are times where I wear dark colored clothing, a lot of times actually, and a black shirt looks good with white hair, so I've been told. I don't know how these go on, but I think they just clip on. But the real test is, how does the little kitty go on there? Because, oh, Carlos, it's like the lark. It goes over the whole thing. I don't know that I like that. Yeah, no. Carlos, this is going to have to go on the inside of the shirt. Because, yeah. Number one, I'm not coordinated enough to get it on there. Although, I will say, and once you get it on, I mean, the whole thing, the whole thing is a fuzzy thing. Okay. All right, let me find a magnet. Hang on. This is too funny. Here, I'll just use a magnet off something else. This is too funny. Okay. That's not really the look I was going for. But I guess it would work. I mean, that might be a little bit... People might actually stare at that, right? So, yes, I don't know if you... Let me see if I can put this where you guys can see it. Okay. The clippy is back there, and so you would know which way up is because of the way the clip opens, right? So that's fine, but it covers the entire thing. All right, I was not expecting that. So I think, don't you think that would look a lot less noticeable? Like, people aren't really going to know what that is. But, yeah, you put a big fluff ball there and people are going to know what that is. So that is too funny. Okay, so I'm not crazy about the wind musk for that one. How do these go on? These have got to be better, right? They can't be any worse. Okay. So, let me see if I can show this to you. I don't know if we can zoom in on that. It's just got a round thing. And it goes in... It just covers up the roundness of the microphone. And I guess it just snaps in. This is why you read directions. No, it looks like it, well, I don't honestly know, but I think I've seen these before on another microphone somewhere. Interesting, the J11 and 12, and I made a video on those. Okay, so it goes in and turns to lock it. Not real secure. Maybe I don't have it in for... Oh, there we go. Okay. It goes in and turns, and it is very secure. All right. So there again, it looks a little funny. So you could probably tell that's a microphone, even if you weren't in YouTube. Yeah. So, but we'll see. We'll see how they work once I get them charged up. And the cases are somewhat charged, so they're charging. Okay. Where were we at? Okay. Mookie says, I got it. Thank you. And Mookie is saying thank you to Peter. I hope the holidays are treating you well. Peter says, yes. Mookie, I just got treated. Peter says, stretch material, good for mics and after Christmas dinner. Right? Yeah, this shirt is a little stretchy. Yeah, it's pretty stretchy. So if you put like a heavy mic on it, it would definitely weigh it down. So that's why I like these really little light microphones, because they don't like pull down on your shirt. This one, the original DJI, is heavy enough that when you put it on, it does kind of weigh the shirt down. It is a little heavy. And it's a little big. But if like what Carlos is saying, if you turn it around, then all you have showing is a magnet. And people just wonder why your shirt's sagging. But then all you have is a little magnet. Nobody would see that, right? So Carlos, that's a wonderful idea. Thank you for sharing. Mookie's laughing at Peter. Peter says, "Oh no, fuzz is the in thing now. Everyone should have a little fuzz. Don't shave too close." Yeah, well, that's just more than I thought it would be. But with the size of the mic, you definitely could put it on the inside. That's a great idea, Carlos. I love that. Carlos says, "Exactly, Sly. I'm not fond of the wind muff situation for the Lark either. Watched Mark Bennett use it backwards, and that did the trick." So this is the same type of wind muff that the M2 has, and that's ridiculous. On a mic that small, do we need this? I think not. Peter says, "Seriously though, on a windy, breezy day, you will be grateful for Mr. Fuzzball. The wind can ruin your sound pretty intrusively. But I'm wondering if it's on the inside protected, if it would still have the same results. But that's just, I'll have to get out and try it out. Now, tomorrow is supposed to be, today was a horribly lousy weather-wise day. Cloudy, misty. It really didn't rain. It just was one of those where it just got mist on everything continuously. And was like gray all day. But, which is perfect for people out finishing their holiday shopping on Christmas Eve. That was not me, by the way. Mine is all done. I've been wrapped since yesterday. I have had all my groceries bought since yesterday. So, I'm ready. Bring it on. Let's see. Okay, I think this is I was looking for the magnets. But I've got all this stuff kind of spread out. And I probably should plug those into something. I don't know that I have a power bank on my desk. I don't think I do. I think they're all behind me. Oh, I do. Cool. Cool. Let's see. Since they were nice enough to provide a cable. So, are you all through with your shopping? Everybody one and done? I hope so, because tomorrow's the big day. A friend of mine is having her Christmas on December 29th so they can catch all the after Christmas sales. Which I guess that's forward thinking. All right, let's see. Oh yeah. We'll let that one charge up. I don't think I have another one sitting around up here. I have power banks out the wazoo. But I think most of them are over there. I don't know why this one is over here. But I don't see another one. So, there's that. Okay. So, I was trying to open these. Okay. So, here's the black covers. Oh. So, see, if you had let's say you had a bride and groom, right? Then you could put a white one on the bride and a black one on the groom. How cool is that? Now, I don't have any idea how these go on. And realistically, even though it is black, it wouldn't fit all the way around the thing. I think they just press on. Maybe not. They really can't be that hard to go on. Yeah, they can. So, yeah, I'm not sure at all how to get these on. That will have to be a direction thing. My son's coming over tomorrow, so maybe he can figure these out. Because they look like they should just press on. But even if they did, it'd be nice if I could do it. Especially, live. It'd be handy. But even if they did, they only cover the front. So it looks like you have a black microphone, but then when you get around to the side, the white shows. So, yeah, I'm not really sure why and I don't know why they sent the white, because it's the exact same color as the body. So, no difference. The camera really doesn't like that, does it? And I can't figure out how to get them on anyway. So it's a good thing I like white. Go on. Not gonna do it. Okay, I'll have to read up on that. If I can just get them all. They look like fingernails for Hagrid on Harry Potter. Okay. Let me get that back in its little case so it can charge. And then we've got, now their magnets are a little bit different. Little bit different. Oh, that's cool. I guess. They're white. And they're very strong. And it's got a little space in between them. They're very strong. Okay. And they are white, unless it's got like a... No? They're white. Okay. But they are very strong. Like, I think they're stronger than DJI's. Oh, yeah. So that would be unobtrusive if you just kind of... You could maybe like put it in Rudolph's eye or something and nobody would know that you had it on. Yeah. So, yeah. Nice. These are really strong magnets. Now, one thing that I'm seeing that I'm not crazy about is, so you have these great microphones and everything fits in the case except for the magnets and the wind muff. Okay, so let's say we're not a problem. We're going to put the wind muff inside our shirts, or the microphone, so we don't need the wind muff. What do you do with the magnets? On the DJI, they fit on the top right there. So they fit in the case. Case closes. They fit in the case. So I'm not, let's see. And the other Ulanzi, see if I can turn this up where you all can see it. Okay, so the magnets fit in the case right here, and then you're supposed to put the little wind muff thing in there, but I couldn't figure out how to get them closed with it. So, but the magnets fit in there. The magnets on this one, there's no place to put them. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That to me is not good. But I digress. Okay. All right. So let's see. And Brady Boo made it in. Merry Christmas. You look so cute in your Christmas apparel. Yes, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. I'm not going to sing. Peter's singing. I'm not going to sing. Carlos says, if it's under multiple layers of clothing, maybe that would help Peter. But watch Mark Bennett and you'll see how it works, since he uses the mic inside his shirt with every camera view he does. Right? And Carlos is saying, Merry Christmas to Brett. And there's Miss Pat. Merry Christmas to all. How are you doing? Glad you could join us. What time is it? Oh, it's kind of past your bedtime, I think. What is today? Tuesday? I don't know if you play cards on Tuesday or not. But so are these two different colors? The wind muffs look like they're two different colors. But it's good to have you, Pat. Glad you're here. All right. So I don't know. They kind of look the same color. This one might be just a shade lighter, maybe. I don't know. They're pretty close. This one looks more variegated, but it probably came off a different rabbit or something. I don't know. So I don't know. We'll see. But yes, I'm gonna be. I think I'm just gonna use the Action 4. Well, it overheated. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow as far as mics to try to catch everybody. I may put me at one end of the room and somebody that doesn't talk a lot on the other end of the room, and then mic us two up and we'll catch all the people in the middle. I don't know. Carlos says, since we're talking mics, My first time watching Peter Gregg was when he was testing 5 incredible mics at once. Back when he had, and they had like the Louise, and one, it was one in Ethel. They had like women's names. And he was testing him to make this particular album. I don't remember which one he ended up using for most of it, but yeah, that was pretty cool. Oh, do we have another? I've been opening all these little bags that came with the tiny mic, and they just keep coming. They're just bag after bag after bag. This one I cannot open. They're really well sealed. They kind of look like, I don't know, something else. I watch a lot of crime shows. I started to say they kind of look like drugs. But I didn't want you to get the wrong impression. I just happen to like to watch crime shows. And they're so hard to open. So, this song will make you laugh, by the way. Let me know if you guys can hear it. Because I worked really hard at getting a sound where he didn't blow me out, but oh my goodness. Okay, this came with the tiny mic, right? This is a lightning adapter. Pay attention, DJI. Lightning adapter. And I think it goes to USB-C. Well, okay. So let's think about this. If this plugged into here, oh, ding, 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 light bulb just went on. Okay. So you take the transmitter, plug it in to the lightning adapter, plug the lightning adapter into your old iPhone. I wonder if this works. Let me just see. Camera. I don't really care about the camera. I want to see what the microphone does. Okay. Video. Do we have... I have lights. So I think I'm connected. Okay. I don't have a microphone icon on the camera. Are you supposed to? Yeah, there's no microphone icon on the camera, on the cell phone. So I don't know. Let's see. If you record, oh, that's a picture. I don't want picture. I want video. Okay. So if you're recording, how do you know if you have a microphone or not? Because it's not telling me nothing. Nothing, honey. So I don't know. I don't know how to tell. Other than just leave the phone in one room and then go walk into the kitchen and see if it's working. And I will do just that later. So, but that is pretty cool. Because then if you have one of those phone holders, that's all you got showing right there. And so you can get as, I think, like 250 feet. Ridiculous. Nobody's going to get that far away from their phone. But that's awesome. DJI makes you buy the lightning adapter. So I don't know if that lightning adapter would work on with the DJI. Probably not, would be my guess. Because someone said the lightning adapter for the that comes with the original will not work with the 2. So, and then it just all slides right back in this little case. I do like that case. It's adorable. Yes, that was Scott says, I didn't expect to see y'all tonight. What a nice surprise. Merry Christmas. Yes, because I figured that I am not the only one spending Christmas Eve alone. And I would so much like to spend it with you guys. So, And we're going to do New Year's too, by the way. Since everybody's in here right now, before y'all start leaving, I am going to do a New Year's show, but New Year's Eve, but it's going to be later. So I'm going to start it at 11 my time, which is 12 o'clock Eastern time, 9 o'clock Pacific time. Higher math. Have to, close my eyes and think really hard. And, so, because I want to bring in the new year with you guys. So, if you're around and you don't have plans to go out or anything, join us next Tuesday at 11 my time. 12 o'clock Eastern, 11 my time, and 9 o'clock Pacific. There we go. Brett said, would it be possible to clip the magnets to a stationary object, say a metal table in the middle of a group? Yes, it would. However, I guess you could do like a stereo track, but if you have two transmitters, which most of my mics have two, you can set it to where you have separate tracks. And so if you've got one person over here and one person over here, and the person sitting by them gets stupid excited and goes, you can use the recording, just use it off this microphone instead of the one that they're right by. So, or you could record a safety track, either way. Yes. And Carlos saying Merry Christmas to Scott. Lewis made it. How are you, buddy? Glad you could join us. Hope you're all wrapped and all your presents are in. You're all wrapped. Everything's ready to go. And you can just wake up in the morning and enjoy. Scott saying thank you to Carlos. Lewis saying Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm cooking a steak and don't want to burn it, but I love you all. Thank you for sharing your joy with me and all the best in 2025. Thank you, Sly, for everything. Love you. Love you too, buddy. And enjoy that steak. That sounds really, really good. I had a coney. Yeah, it was okay. It was with good company, so that's what made it good. And Carlos saying to Lewis, we back, baby. So, Lewis, I actually got these microphones with you in mind before you bought your new microphone, which sounds wonderful. So, when you order something from Ulanzi, don't be in a hurry, because it does take them, it took about 15 or 20 days for this to get here. I think it was more like 20. Yeah, it was 3 weeks. Yeah. So, of course, it's Christmas time, and I'm sure customs is just ridiculously busy. I think you can get them off Amazon faster and cheaper. Or not cheaper, but faster. It was actually cheaper for me to go from Ulanzi. I just had to wait a really long time. So, if you need them quickly, I would order them off Amazon. They're like $5 higher than they are. Ulanzi was running a sale, so, and I had to wait. So, maybe it wasn't the sharpest or the smartest thing I've ever done. But I got them in, and I am kind of liking the tiny mic. I gotta tell you. I like this one. This one's not bad. I mean, it's not a bad size. But I just think, because I have so many tiny ones, that wearing something this size is probably not going to be something that that's kind of why I quit wearing the DJI. Because of the size. When I got the, because that's, it's kind of noticeable. And when I got the first one I got was where did I put them? The first one I got was the Mic 2, which is basically the same size as the Mic 1. And yeah, it's a little noticeable. Now, it does have the 32-bit float, great. It does have the internal recording. So if you need that, like tomorrow, I might need that. So that is kind of a thing. But the little ones, like just for non-special occasions, this is so fantastic. And the sound quality is really good with my action cameras. I do not have a receiver for either one of these because they hook up flawlessly via Bluetooth to the action cameras. Not so much with anything else. And in researching this, apparently there is a proprietary version of Bluetooth that DJI uses to match DJI products. So, yes, you can use this with everything else, but you have to have the receiver. So I got the Ulanzi thinking, okay, it's like stupid cheaper than the DJI. If it sounds good, they're about the same size. Now, I wouldn't use them with the action cameras because I have the DJI, but with my M6, which I'll be using tomorrow, these may be just the thing to pair with this if they sound good. So, guess who'll be testing microphones tonight once I get them all charged up. Yada yada. And there is Randy. Hello, sir. Hello, everyone. Just got back from my sister's and brother-in-law's Christmas Eve dinner and gift exchange. Yeah, that's I love Christmas because it's like, and it just happened to fall this way this year, is that all the parties that I've gone to have been on different days. Like, all the invitations that I have gotten have been for different days. So sometimes you kind of have to pick and choose because two people be having the party on the same day. There's only so many Saturdays in December. And so you kind of have to pick and choose if you want to go to this one or that one. And this year, everything has fallen on separate days. So I didn't have to say no to anybody. It's been great. I love parties. Mookie says, can you plug in a small lav microphone into that transmitter and put the transmitter in a pocket? I do not believe either of these, Mookie, will take a lav mic. It's a negatory on that one. And that's this one. And this one, I'm pretty sure is a negative too. Yes, these are that. No, you cannot put a lav mic on either one of these. Good question though. The mic Mini from DJI you cannot lav up, but the mic 2 and the original you can. So if you don't need the Bluetooth capability, the original DJI mic you can get on sale because they're trying to get rid of them, and the sound quality on this thing is superb. But it does not have Bluetooth. So, unless you're using a DJI action camera or a Pocket 3, or, yeah, because I don't think the 1 and the 2 have Bluetooth. But unless you're using a DJI product, I would just go the 1. If you're just wanting to plug it into a camera. In fact, this will probably be the one I take tomorrow because it does have 2 transmitters. It will plug into the camera and the sound quality is excellent. So DJI, when they got into the mic business, they hit one out of the park. Because, I mean, it does sound really good. But good question, Mookie. Thank you. And Carlos saying, hey to Randy. There's Miss Evelyn. Thank you so much for coming in. Merry Christmas. Hello, Sly. Have a great Christmas and New Year. Now, Evelyn, next week is New Year's Eve. And so we're going to be celebrating here, right? I'll be on at 11 instead of 9. So I think that's midnight your time. So I don't know if you stay up to bring in the new year or not, but take a nap before, and then you can join us and, you know, bring your hot apple cider or your hot chocolate or whatever you want to bring, and a blanket, and we're going to bring in the new year together. Mookie says, did you get something camera related, Randy? From your sister and your brother-in-law? Did you get anything camera related? I kind of got one of those little flutters when Capital One sends me, you can get a discount on this, you can get a discount on this, special price, whatever. And they had the S9 for $8.99. Now, by the time I clicked on it, apparently it was a mistake. By the time I clicked on it, it was back to $14.99. But if I could have gotten one for $8.99, yeah, I would have snagged that one. Randy says to Carlos, back at you. Yes, I got 3 carry bags for gifts from the family. That's hilarious. That sounds like, yep. It's funny because my friends are like, hey, do you have a power bank? Yes, I have like 8. You don't need a bag? Yeah, obviously. So I am kind of hard to buy for because they don't know about all of this. And so I am kind of hard to buy for. And I acknowledge that. And I'm okay with it. I mean, I get it. So they're kind of hard to buy for too. So I end up just getting them chocolate or clothing or something because, they're kind of hard to... Everyone, once you get a certain age, everybody kind of gets hard to buy for, right? But women always love candles. Candles are always a winner. Doesn't matter if you don't know what scent she likes, it doesn't matter. Women just like candles. There's something about a flame in a bathroom. Go figure. I don't know. Randy says the D610, DF, and D500 DSLRs going retro. Already placed videos on the channel. Look at you go. Probably on all 3 of them. Carlos says, gotta run everyone a slide. Merry Christmas to all. Hit the thumbs up button before you leave. Yes, please. It does help us. So, Carlos, thank you so much for coming in. Merry Christmas, sir. Give your wife a kiss for me. And hopefully I will see you on New Year's Eve. So, yeah, I'm surprised this many people have come in, really being Christmas Eve. But I kind of figured if your wrapping is done, you're probably getting home from dinner about now. You can't go anywhere. All the stores are closed. So kind of have a captive audience maybe. But if you are hosting your family for Christmas Eve, then you're probably not going to make it in here. So, but that's okay. So, but anyway, guys, I'm going to charge these microphones up and see what they sound like. And I'll put in some little clips because next week is going to run probably a little bit long. And so I'll put in some clips of how they sound and if they're usable, if they're worth it. I'm going to leave my phone in here and go in the kitchen and see because it doesn't show that a mic is plugged in. So yeah, we'll do some testing out with things and just see how it goes. Randy's saying, ciao, ditto. And Mookie's saying, take care to Carlos. Scott's saying, hi, Mom. And Miss Evelyn's saying, I change all the time about bedtime. So for now, I'm up late and will join you. Awesome. Yes, I have noticed that I get really tired and I go to sleep and I sleep for 2 hours. Great. And then I wake up and I can't go back to sleep for like 2 hours. And then I nod off again for about an hour and I wake up. So my sleep pattern as I get older is not a good sleep pattern. I would like to sleep for 6 to 7 hours uninterrupted without waking up. But so far that's not happening. Randy's saying, have a great holiday, everyone. And Miss Evelyn's saying, hello to Scott. I am so glad you all came in and joined me tonight. This has been fun. And I wish I knew how to test the microphones live, but I haven't figured that one out yet. So, you guys, I hope everybody has the merriest of Christmases. Spend time with your family. It's not about the gifts, guys. It's about the family. Or your friends. I do have a friend that Peter asked y'all to pray for last week. And she still needs your prayers. But hopefully I will get to swing by and see her at some point on Christmas. They have not released her yet, so she may still be in hospital. So hopefully she will get released tomorrow. Fingers crossed. And I'll get to swing by her house and see her. But I want you guys to have the merriest of Christmases, and just know that I have been thinking about you guys all week, and I'm so glad you came in and said hey to me. So next Tuesday, 11 o'clock Central Time, 12 o'clock Eastern Time, 9 o'clock Pacific Time, and we will ring in the new year together. Good night, everybody.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round the Virgin, mother and child, holy infant, he's tender, he's mild. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from your holy face, with the dawning of saving grace. Jesus, Lord, at his birth, Jesus is Lord at his birth. Silent night, holy night, shepherds shake at that sight. Glory, it's streaming from